We're here in Idaho Falls, Idaho for the Critical Materials Institute annual meeting. The Institute, also known as CMI, is an innovation hub established by the United States Department of Energy. And they're taking on the task of looking into and researching supply chain shortages of these critical materials. And these materials are used in advanced manufacturing, but specifically for renewable energy systems such as hybrid vehicles, solar panels, and wind turbines. What makes CMI really unique is the hub structure. Not only are national laboratories involved in the research, but the hub is also comprised of academic universities and private industry. It's a highly energetic group of researchers here taking on the task of finding solutions to the shortages of critical materials. CMI Director Alex King began the meeting with a message to drive CMI into its third year. He really emphasized that this coming year may be the hub's most crucial year yet in regards of establishing sustainability for the program. He praised CMI's successes and accomplishments of the past 2 years, while thanking all 120 meeting participants for engaging in this highly collaborative environment, which is the hub. Alex urged participants to spend time with their groups to establish roadmaps for project developments and deliverables. And these discussions proved to be an effective exercise for CMI research teams and partners during the majority of the meeting's second day. We spoke with CMI Advisory Board Chair Gretchen Baer from Dow Chemical Company about this year's meeting and what her takeaways were from the conversations.
This year, year 3, you see this whole other dynamic evolving of, what's our impact? What's the economics? How do we really see that path to see what we're actually doing be achieved out there in the marketplace and make an impact for, the U.S. Not just the organizations that are part of it, but there are significantly different organizational types, right? So this whole public-private partnership, I really haven't seen anything like this. And my job at Dow is around, private-public partnerships, and this is just terrific.
CMI also welcomed 2 new industry partners to the hub this year. Now, private industry plays an important role for CMI as they establish and communicate the technological needs based on the market. Now, one of the major goals of CMI is to develop at least one technology in each 3 key areas, which will be adopted by U.S. companies. Here's Allison Godkin of United Technologies Research Center discussing her company's recent involvement with the hub.
So I first heard about the CMI when I attended the annual Advanced Manufacturing Merit Review last year, where Alex King was presenting and Michael McKittrick was there, and I basically raised my hand and said, how can I be part of this institute? It looks very interesting. We thought it would be a great collaboration because we bring the industry to the institute where we use a lot of magnets in all of our products. And that was one of the things that they needed is more of industry play into the institute. And of course, we want to improve our product on regards to magnets. So it ended up working out quite well.
Present at the meeting this year to discuss potential collaborations was Ian London. He's from the Canadian Rare Earth Elements Network, otherwise known as CREAN. And CREAN is a network of rare earth producers in Canada. So here's Ian London discussing the CMI CREAN partnership.
So from a Canadian perspective, our interest is how do we accelerate going into production? And there are many technologies because there's an overlap at the separation refining areas. And if you get into some of those downstream processes, it actually impacts the feedstock. We would like our end products looking like this, but to do that, I need the feedstocks changed. So there's clearly overlaps on separation, refining, and some of the beneficiation technologies. CMI, you have certain capabilities. Canadians have certain capabilities. Internationally, we both enjoy strong international relationships. Some overlap, some very different. Let's bring them all together. Our objective in the 5-year windows or 5-year with a subsequent 5-year window is let's get on with the task and we could take on the current monopolist, being the Chinese production capability, and all downstream technologies. They control, if you control the supply chain, you have a strong influence on all the downstream economic benefits. Let's bring that back to North America.
This year's CMI annual meeting really was one filled with enthusiasm. I think all of the researchers involved in the hub and present at this meeting know that their work will help establish an advanced and effective clean energy system here in the United States. For more information about the CMI Hub, please visit us online at cmi.ameslab.gov.